This story blows the fuck up because it's a crazy story and it's in like every newspaper headline. Late night talk show hosts are all making jokes about it in their monologues. Saturday Night Live is making fun of it. But here's where the story gets interesting. There are actually two crimes in this scenario. One is John Wayne essaying Lorena, and two is Lorena cutting off his glizzy with a kitchen knife. And each of these crimes has a separate trial. And John Wayne's trial goes first, and he's being charged with SA. And his trial is wild, because they're like holding up pictures of his wiener for the jury and everyone to see. It's absolutely insane. Now, keep in mind that all of this is happening during a time when the common sentiment was that if a husband SAs his wife, it doesn't really count as SA, because she's his wife. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. And at the end of it all, it seems like the jury agrees with at least some of that because he gets found not guilty. Then Lorena goes to her trial and she's being accused of malicious wounding. And she gets on the stand and she describes the abuse she had gone through. And lucky for her, she's also found not guilty by reason of temporary insanity. So neither of them see any real prison time for this. But then, after the trials, John Wayne apparently decides that he kind of likes the spotlight. So he just keeps going, taking every opportunity he can. He allegedly starts a band called Severed Parts that apparently doesn't go anywhere because I couldn't find much about it. Then he goes on to star in an adult film called John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut. And yes, you're looking at an actual scene from that movie. Then he goes on the Howard Stern show, where they apparently raise money for him to get penis enlargement surgery. And they actually do it. They raise the money and he legitimately ends up getting the enlargement surgery. Then he and his new wiener stars in another adult film. And it's called, and I wish I were making this up, Frankenpenis. Then, around this time, he gets convicted of battery for hitting his new fiancée, and he spends a few weeks in jail. A few years after that, he appears on WWE Monday Night Raw for some reason. And then a year later, bam, he gets arrested again, this time for battery charges against his new wife. And sometime after that, he has to get his penis enlargement surgery reversed. I guess there were some complications or it looked weird or something. And so he has surgery to get it back to his normal size. Bro did a lot. While Lorena, on the other hand, she kept more of a low profile. And later on, she actually goes on to found her own organization to help victims of domestic violence. And this is her talking about it on TV. She's blonde now. So yeah, good for her.